Welcome to Medstar Health Mondays on Bascome TV.
Hi everyone, my name is Laura Long and I'm a physical therapist with Medstar Health, and I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of staying flexible and stretching. So the importance of stretching is really to maximize your flexibility in the muscles around a joint. So this helps keep your range of motion and your strength at optimal level, and it also helps prevent injuries such as muscle strains. There's a couple important things to remember about stretching before you get into your stretching routine. The first thing is you never want to stretch a cold muscle. So you always want to warm up first for about 5 minutes or so. So you want to make sure that you do things like a light jog, some jumping jacks, power skips, high knees, anything to get the blood flowing and your muscles warm before you stretch. The second thing is when you're stretching, you want to make sure that you are holding your stretch for a slow, static hold. So you never want to bounce while you're stretching. That's called ballistic stretching, and that can actually lead to injury. So when you're doing your flexibility stretching, you really want to make sure you hold that slow, static stretch. The third thing is you want to make sure that you never have any pain while stretching. So when you're doing your stretches, it might be uncomfortable because you have tight muscles, but it should never be painful. So if you get to the point where you're having sharp pain, you want to either back off from your stretch because you're stretching a little bit too far, or try a different stretch that might be more compatible. And then also you want to make sure that you're stretching both sides of your body equally. So if you're stretching your hamstrings on one side, make sure you do the other side. Otherwise, if you're more flexible in one muscle than the other, that leads to asymmetry, and that can actually cause some muscle pulls and injury as well. The most important thing when it comes to stretching, so when would you do a stretching routine? So before games, before practice, you definitely want to do like a dynamic warm-up, which is what we talked about with the power skips, the high knees, doing some lunges. But after you've exercised, especially after you've been running for long lengths of time, that's the best time to really work on your flexibility and your stretching. Because over time with activity, those muscles have gotten tight, and we want to make sure that we stretch them out, give them some breathing room, and then also gain some flexibility so that next time when we run, we don't have tight muscles. Okay. So the most important thing about stretching is to get flexible, you have to hold each of your stretches for at least 2 minutes. If you can't do a 2-minute full hold for any reason, you can break it up into 30-second or 1-minute increments and do more repetitions. But in order to get flexible, you really need to do a 2-minute hold for each stretch that you do. So that being said, a total stretching program should be about 15 to 20 minutes. So if you're not doing stretching for 15 to 20 minutes and it's less than that, then you're probably not getting any flexibility benefit. So for soccer, we want to make sure that we stretch our lower body the most because that's what we use when we're running. So we want to hit all the big target muscle groups. So we want to hit the front of the hips and your quadricep muscles, the back of your hips and your hamstrings, and then your calf muscles. So we're going to go over a couple different options of how to stretch each of those. Alright, so the first stretch we're going to do is actually for your quadricep in the front of your hip. So it's good if you can hold on to something for balance. So you want to grab your ankle and just gently bring your heel towards your bottom and pull your leg backward. Now it's really important when you do this that you keep your back straight, so you almost want to kind of flatten your back a little bit before you pull your leg. Otherwise you're arching your back, and that's not really stretching your quad. Your back's doing all the work. So you want to keep your front of your leg in line with your other body and just gently pull backwards. And again, we got to get that 2-minute hold. But if this starts to bother you after like 30 seconds or so, you can relax and give it a break and then do a few more repetitions. And then even in between, making sure you're switching sides so that again, we keep both sides equally flexible. So that's going to target a little bit of your hip flexor, the front of your hip, and then also your quadricep muscle. So make sure you hold, again, nice and slow, at least 30 seconds up to 2 minutes. So make sure you count like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, no fast count. For your calf muscles, while we're here, you can lean up against a wall or something stable with one leg behind you and the other leg in front. The back leg initially will stay straight and the front leg will be bent slightly. And you just kind of lean in to the wall or the fence as I have here, until you feel a stretch in the back of the calf. So there's two calf muscles, your gastroc muscle and your soleus muscle. To stretch your gastroc, you keep the back leg straight, and then once you're done stretching that muscle, you slightly bend the knee to get the soleus muscle. You're going to make sure you hit both of those muscles in the back of the leg. There's a couple of ways you can do a hamstring stretch. I prefer doing it sitting. I'm not a big fan of it bending forward because that can really irritate your back. So especially if you have tight hamstrings like me, I like to do it sitting. So we're going to sit on the ground. Now if you're on a bench, you can kind of put this leg next to you, or you can fold it in like a figure four like I have here. And then you just want to reach forward towards your toes. Make sure you're straight in line with your body and you're not twisting your back. Again, holding, getting a nice good stretch. And if you can't hit your toes, you just go as far as you can comfortably. You'll feel a pull in the back of the leg here. Make sure your knee stays straight and you're not bent up. And after that, you can switch sides. If this bothers your knee with this leg, you can also do it in a V and do one side and then do the other. And again, I'm holding only a few seconds. That's not what we want you to do. We want you to hold it at least 30 seconds up to 2 minutes. And then the last one is really for the back of your hips and your glutes. So there's two different versions of this, which you should be laying down. So this leg that I'm not stretching is going to stay straight. I'm going to be on my back, and I'm going to pull my knee towards my left shoulder, so my left leg towards my left shoulder. And then I'm also then going to pull it towards my right shoulder. So it hits two different parts of your hip. The glutes and the piriformis. And then we would switch and do the other side. Right leg to right shoulder. And then right leg to left shoulder. Woo! My muscles are tight. Another good stretch is for your hip flexor, which is the muscle right here. So what you can do is get down into a semi-kneeling position and then just, again, keeping your back straight, facing forward, leaning forward so you're feeling that pull here. Really focusing on that you're not twisting, you're keeping your body straight and you're not arching your back either, keeping your back flat. And just feeling that pull in the front of the hip. And then, again, making sure you switch and do the other side. So again, remember that flexibility in your muscles really helps with recovery. It helps prevent injury, also helps with rehabilitation, but then also helps your muscles recover and stay strong and mobile so that you don't have any future problems.
Here bringing you week 3 of the Thursday takedown. This week we're getting our soccer balls out and we are going to do toe taps on the soccer ball. So this, okay? And you are going to do it for 1 minute and see how many reps you can do in 1 minute. You can have yourself counting and a partner counting, see if you get the same number, or we'll trust you that you got the right number. But 1 minute long, and then make sure you tag us, Medstar Health. All right, guys, I'm a little out of breath. That was a lot longer than I thought. I got 223. Again, I thought that was decent. So let's see what you guys got. Again, remember to tag us at Medstar Health.